Welcome to Tiger Meat Podcast. From Portugal, always with real tigers.
Welcome to the very first episode of NATO Tiger Meat Podcast, where we will be talking you behind the scenes of everything related to the exercise. This podcast was created with a clear purpose, to give you an inside look at one of the largest and most prestigious air exercises, which this year returns to Portugal, more specifically to Airbase 11 in Beja. With us, we have First Lieutenant Pepper from Austria and Captain Johnny from Germany, who will share a bit about the squadrons they belong to and their experience in these exercises. So, Pepper, it's your first exercise, right? You already have heard of NATO Tiger Meat, certainly. What are your expectations for the exercise?
Actually, I've been here also already at 2021 during the hot blade exercise, also here on Beja Air Base. But yeah, it's right. It's the first Tiger Meet for me, and expect to learn a lot in regards of professional experience, and learn a lot also about the Tiger spirit going for the social events. Definitely more noise than at the hot blade, and I'm really looking forward for the next 2 weeks.
Johnny, you already have been in one. How it was and what do you expect to be this year's exercise?
This is actually my second NATO Tiger Meet. The last year we hosted in Germany ourselves, and it was also a big pleasure to fly there. Last year I wasn't fully combat ready, so I was only flying in the Shadow Wave, but nevertheless had a pretty good time and learned a lot. But last year I still had to fly with an IP in the backseat to keep me safe, basically. And this year I'm full up and maybe also take over some functional team leads. So it's going to be a step up for me, definitely. And yeah, nevertheless, I'm looking forward to the social events. Unfortunately, last year I got pretty sick during the second week, so I caught a cold. And I missed all the fun stuff in the second week. So yeah, fingers crossed for this year.
Squadrons usually have their own traditions. Is there any that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, our squadron is the 5-on-1 squadron. We have the Panther is our insignia, and I think the biggest tradition that we have is the Panther is a jump. That's how we call it. When you are a young guy coming into the squadron, finishing your B course, you are a young Panther, and you have a patch with a small kitty cat on it, and then the real one you get later on. And to get that, you have to be fully mission capable or combat ready, and you have to be for 511 days in the squadron. And then there's going to be a roll call where you have to do some tasks and learn a credo by heart that you have to cite, and then you're going to be becoming a full up-grown Panther. I think that's the most important tradition that we have.
What about you, Pepper? Does your squadron have some special tradition?
Yeah, apart from the Tiger traditions, we have something else. Going back to the Swedish Saab Draken we've had before the Eurofighter. So it's a night tradition, and it's like all the experienced pilots already are the knights, and as a young guy you have to as well earn the status of a knight. So at a random day, on a random time, the guys will just show up and they will put you through a lot of different tests and exercises you have to bear, and showing, of course, always a tremendous amount of respect to the already knight-approved guys.
So, do you guys already know each other, or have some experience together in another exercises or something?
Yeah, Pepper and I, we actually know each other from back then in 2019, so almost 6 years ago. We were both on sea survival training in northern Germany, in Bremerhaven. And we were both just about to start our pilot training back then. And it was a pretty good time. I think back then Daniel told me to become a helicopter pilot, I think. I don't know. Now you're a Eurofighter pilot. How did that happen?
Yeah, I was lucky, so I got this path, and I'm really happy that everything happened like it happened. Back then we were guests at the German Air Force, and they threw us into the Northern Sea. Thanks for that.
It's a small world.
Yeah, it's super cool. I already met some Italian guys from my flight training in the US. So it's a small world. You always meet people you already seen before.
Yeah, and it's so cool because back then we had so many expectations about all the pilot training, and now 6 years after, we learned a lot. We came farther in our path, and now it's really cool to see you back here.
You already knew before that you will be here, or you just find out in Portugal?
No, we just stumbled upon each other, I think 10, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, like this.
I think that's the beautiful part of this exercise, to meet each other and to see people that you don't see for a long time.
Yes, I think as well. Like get to know new people and also get in touch again with because we've lost track of each other. Since 6 years probably.
Yeah.
This is an exercise where there is a healthy competition among participants to win the Silver Tiger and for the best painted aircraft, among others, of course. Based on what you have seen so far, who would you bet on to win these awards?
I think it's going to be a tough competition. I haven't seen all the jets yet, but what I've seen so far was looking pretty good. I saw the Portuguese F-16 jet, which is probably one of the most beautiful ones. And then, of course, I'm going to be pretty one-sided on our own jet because I was also working on it and helping our guys scrap off the old paint. And then, unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to paint it myself, but that was actually pretty fun. And then one thing is, of course, we are allowed to really paint our jet. So we scrap off the old paint and put on the new one. And we decided this year to bring a Desert Tiger to blend in with nature. And I think we did the color scheme quite well. I think our camouflage is working pretty good here in Portugal. I think having a repaint job is going to be a good advantage.
And for you, sir?
So for me, it's the same. I haven't seen all the aircraft because it's the first day. I think the German Tornado has quite good cards. Looks pretty cool. Of course, I hope the Austrians will win.
And so we come to the end of the first episode of the NATO Tiger Meet podcast. Pepper, Johnny, thank you for your participation, and we wish you a great exercise. To our listeners, we will see you in the next episode.